it's Sweety Pie and welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you've seen this makeup look before. I am filming a couple of videos today because it's my birthday and I had the day off and I was like, you know what, I have a few things that I want to talk to you guys about. I also did this look today. It is up on my channel already, so make sure you go check that out and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hi, I am Sweety Pie. You guys, I'm a cool girl. You need to subscribe to my channel. It's my birthday, but you're probably seeing this like a week after my birthday because yeah, I'm doing some pre-filming today. I'm trying to keep up with my channel more and more. I think that when I got laid off, I kind of lost myself a little bit, so I've been trying to reel myself in again and really come at you with some good videos. So if you're interested in today's video, we are going to take 5 holiday face palettes. One is not really holiday, but kind of holiday, and I just wanted to talk about them a little bit. Some of these are extremely highly priced, and yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my take on if I think they're worth it, if I think they're not. There's a couple of them that I'm not that thrilled about, and then there's a few of them that I absolutely love. So if you guys are interested, let's go. So I've got my face palettes in this little basket here. Now I'm going to talk about the one I know the most, the one that I've used the most, the one that I've had the longest, and that is the Kat Von D Fetish palette. This I have mixed emotions about. I think that a lot of people are not going to enjoy the face products, especially the highlighters. The blushes, I think that once you use them a couple times, they have like a weird layer over top of them, but yeah, once you use them a couple times, they are really beautiful and pigmented and like interesting colors, very pastel-like. If you like interesting makeup, Kat Von D is for you. She really is into like the strange and unusual. But today, yeah, so the highlighters are very glittery. Now, I did go to Sephora yesterday and I was swatching some of her Metal Crush highlighters, and they are actually quite a glittery formula. So if you're familiar with them and you enjoy them, this may be a find of a lifetime for you because you get 2 that are limited edition only in this palette, and then you get to sample her everlasting blushes as well. This was $64, I think, something like that. I will put the prices right here for you guys, and I think that because I don't know, they didn't tell you that there was glitter in these, which I guess I should have known, you know, but they didn't actually say there was glitter in there, so that was kind of a throw off to me. Now, I've made this work countless times, so I'm not like all boo, I bought it, but this was not as good as her eye palette, to me at least. I really do enjoy some of these products, like the blushes do work pretty good after you get past that one little part, and the highlighters for inner corner, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I just don't like them on the cheeks. Moving along. So the second one that I've had the second longest is my NARS Tryst palette. I bought this the first VIB Rouge sale that they had, and it is looking like this. Now, I have used the crap out of this palette. I was so offended when Tati put this in palette or things that didn't work, because I was like, it's like a baked gelée formula. You have to use a denser brush for it. So if you do end up purchasing this and you don't like it, try using a more dense brush instead of like a flimsy, like do not use a fan brush. Do not use, like, one of these brushes might work, but even that, like, try using a denser brush, and I'm guaranteeing you're going to love these a lot more. I love these. I think these are so beautiful on the cheeks. I think this is like one of the only things I've ever purchased from NARS, and it's so good. And the packaging, like, come on. It's, like, you know, what do they call that? Those spiky belts. Oh, but yeah, I adore this palette, and I think it's really beautiful, and I think it's beautiful on the skin. Everything in here is shimmery, just to let you know. So if you're not into shimmery blushes, then you may not like this. If you're not, you know, into that kind of thing, there's 4 blushes in here, 2 highlighters. I think this would work all right for darker skin tones. I'm not quite sure. Maybe not like super dark skin tones, medium to light, I would say. But I really enjoyed this. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Very expensive though, extremely expensive. But if you're into NARS and you like that baked gelée formula, oh, they're so sparkly and beautiful on the cheeks. It really is beautiful. The next one I want to talk about is another one that it's just okay. And I was really excited about this. This is the Clinique Cheek Pop palette, and I'm showing you close-ups of all these palettes because and this one especially, it just looks cheap. Now, I am not, like, I think that they could have made this out of, you know, paper, like not paper, but cardboard, like the Kat Von D ones, and it still would, it would have looked prettier. Like, I think they would have been able to put more into it. Like, it does have your magnetic closure, which is really nice, but I don't know. And like the blushes in here, do not buy this. If you were of a darker skin tone, or if you have even like medium skin tone, I don't think a lot of these are going to show up on you. This one especially. And another thing is like they don't put the names anywhere on the back of the palette, nothing. I think like the Get Cheeky was just kind of like, and the back doesn't have any names on it. I was just like, every other palette in this whole collection has information on the back. Now, I understand this one was only $40. This is probably the least expensive, I think, maybe besides the Jouer, the Duo. But like, I love the Cheek Pop blushes. And that's why I bought this, because even though when I swatched it in store, I was kind of like, I don't know. But I don't know, they're still very pretty and they will work on me, but I just think that they could have done a lot better with this palette. So if you swatch them, or if you use them in Sephora or whatever and you think they're beautiful, go ahead and purchase it. It is only $40, but don't expect anything from the packaging. Don't expect any bells or whistles or anything like that. And yeah, I don't know, I just think that they could have picked different colors, and I think they could have put it on the palette as well. Other than that, it's been okay. It's been alright. The products aren't super bad. Another thing that I thought was kind of bad was like this one is totally loose in the palette, so it moves around. I just think that some of it just maybe wasn't executed that well. So yeah, that's that one. The next one I have is the Jouer palette. Now, this is not really a holiday palette. This is just one of their blush palettes, but Jouer is so new to me. I literally just started purchasing them this holiday season. I got this Flirt Blush Duo. It has Kiss Me and Touch Me in it. The packaging is phenomenal. It's like that raised, it is metal, but it's so pretty. Like, if they had done something like this, and I think this is only $28. Was it $28? Pause for a moment. Oh, okay, so they're $38. So they're around the same price as this one. And I think the packaging on this is so much more beautiful. And the pan size is like, I'm pretty sure, let's see here. It does say it has 10.5 grams in it. This one has 11 grams in it. So honestly, like, different packaging, it makes a difference if you're buying something expensive and you want to be able to love it. I still have the paper on this one as well. But anyway, I think this is so pretty. The blushes are really pretty in it, but they are just, they're not bad, but they're not amazingly good. So if you're in the market for, you know, some blushes and the ones that they have, you know, really light you up, go ahead and purchase it. I think that these are, they're just okay. They're just pretty. This one is a lot more pigmented than you would actually think. It's this beautiful peachy blush. Oh. And neither of these, like, this has a little bit of shimmer in it, this one in Touch Me, but you can barely see it on the skin. It just leaves like a really pretty peachy glow. So I would definitely pick this one over this one, just because even though this one has another shade in it, I think that someone of a darker skin tone could definitely use this over the Get Cheeky palette from Clinique. And I was so excited for that palette. Now, last but not least is the palette I've spent the least amount of time with, and it's the palette that is the most expensive. This is a $100 palette in Canada. I think it's $95, and it's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Volume 4 palette. Now, I'd like to do an entire video dedicated to the ambient lighting palettes because they bring them out every single year. Now, yes, this is kind of small, but honestly, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. When people said it was really small, I was expecting like really small. These aren't that bad. It's about the size of my hand, and if I held it up against, let's say, let's go into this NARS palette, I think these would be almost the same size. Yeah, they're just about the same size. The NARS ones aren't domed though, and the Hourglass ones are domed. But regardless, these products are something else. I used this entire palette today to do my entire face. I didn't powder with anything else. Bronzer, blush, highlight, setting powder for under the eyes, setting powder for all of the face. Like, do not be afraid of these diffused lighting powders. They're gorgeous. They have like so little shimmer in them, but they light the face up. My under eyes have never been so bright and beautiful. I do love this. I do love it. Now, do I think that everyone needs to go out and purchase this? Hell no, please don't. If you do not want to really treat yourself, do not go out and purchase this $95 freaking palette, because it is a lot, like, it's very little product. And you may find it's hard to like get your brush into some of these. I haven't had that big of a deal even with my big powder brush. What I normally do is I will squish it together, grab that product on there, tap it onto the mirror, and then go into my face. That's how I normally work things out. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do love this palette, and the two palettes definitely that I think people are gonna have to be weary of and you might want to swatch in store or whatever are these two, the Get Cheeky by Clinique and the Fetish palette by Kat Von D. Although I do really enjoy Kat Von D's products, it was kind of a 5 out of 10. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I wonder how many times I'm going to say anyway, guys. I see people clocking me in the comments about that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope you got a little bit of information out of this. Obviously, I have the NARS Tryst palette up on my channel, and I also have the Kat Von D Fetish palette up on my channel. If you guys want any other information, demo, something like that, I'm definitely going to do one with the Hourglass. I think that this is a really important palette to, you know, really talk about because it's so darn expensive. But yeah, if you'd want me to try on either of these, make sure you let me know and I can do it in my next, you know, try on makeup and, you know, chat video. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and like this video if you enjoyed it, and have a really wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. Mwah. Bye!